you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you all about my pregnancy must-haves for every trimester. I am currently 8 months pregnant. I am 34 weeks, so I feel pretty far along in my pregnancy. I also am kind of dwindling down in the amount of weeks that I have because I do have some preterm labor symptoms and I'm not sure when this baby's gonna come, so I'm trying to get all of my pregnancy videos out that I really wanted to film before I am no longer pregnant and not making them anymore. So without further ado, subscribe if you're new and let's get into the video. So the first thing is pretty obvious. It is vitamins. You should obviously get on a prenatal vitamin as soon as you find out that you're pregnant, and also if you're vegan like me, just make sure that you are keeping track of other vitamins that you need to take. I only take a prenatal and a B12, and I take the B12. I've been taking the B12 for years anyway, and my prenatal has B12 in it. I just like to take the extra one. Other than that, I was totally fine. I didn't have to take any other supplements. All of my blood work came back amazing every time, so I was really happy about that. But the prenatal vitamin that I take is the Rainbow Light one, and I really like this one. It is a pretty hefty pill, so just like know that for the warning. But I've never had a problem taking pills, so it wasn't really a big deal for me. I really like this one because it has superfoods and probiotics in it, so it's got like all of your vitamins you could possibly imagine, plus a superfood blend that has like spirulina, beets, broccoli, kale, spinach, blackberry, blueberry, carrot, and cranberry. And then also has a digestive support blend, so it's got ginger and stuff in it, which helps it go down smoother when you do have morning sickness. I will say this did make me feel nauseous a little bit in the first trimester, but I'm pretty confident that no prenatal vitamin exists that doesn't make you a little nauseous. So I would definitely recommend the Rainbow Light one, especially if you're vegan, obviously, and you're looking for a vegan multivitamin, prenatal vitamin. This one's really great. And then for my B12, I just take the Garden of Life My Kind spray ones. I also have used the Vegan Safe drops. These ones are just cheaper and more readily available because they're at my local grocery store. So I've been grabbing this one, but I really like the Vegan Safe B12 one too that you can get on Amazon. I just happened to grab this last time at the store when I ran out. So the next thing I want to talk about is Ningxia Red. Now, you have heard me talk about this a million times if you watch my videos or if you follow me on Instagram. Ningxia Red is an amazing thing. It is an antioxidant drink that just has so many benefits that I can't even ever list them. So I like to put a little graphic right here on the screen so you can see, because it does way better at explaining things than I do. But it is amazing for your entire pregnancy, especially first and third trimesters, because in my first trimester I had absolutely no energy. I was exhausted all the time. I also had really bad morning sickness until about 18 weeks. So it was many months of just puking, just not being able to keep anything down, having just no energy at all. And this is an all-natural energy boost, so it's not caffeinated, but it works like caffeine, just without the crash. Okay, I pulled up the little graphic so I can say it. 1 ounce of Ningxia Red has the antioxidant power of 4 pounds of carrots, 2 quarts of carrot juice, 8 oranges, 1 pint of orange juice, 2 pounds of beets, 2 cups of beet juice, 2 cups of blueberries, and 3 cups of raspberries. So drinking daily will help maintain normal cellular function, normal blood sugar levels, normal eye health, and whole body wellness. I take one of these packets, or I also have the bottles that I like to mix with like coconut water or something for some extra electrolytes. And yeah, it's just like a powerhouse. Every time anyone has messaged me to let me know that they're pregnant and asked me like what they recommend for the beginning, I highly recommend Ningxia. Totally get your hands on some Ningxia. And it's also definitely been helping me in my third trimester now that things are getting a little further along. I'm still really not that big. I am not swollen. I'm not really tired that much all the time, but I'm definitely out of breath and find myself slowing down a little bit. So this extra boost is really great. And for those of you that love caffeine and are no longer drinking caffeine because you're pregnant, this is also a really great way to wean off of caffeine. So definitely on my pregnancy must-haves list, Ningxia Red. Next is just good old water, but specifically I want to talk about a big water bottle. So mine is from Healthy Human, but any water bottle will do. I just really like these ones because they're 32 ounces and they keep your water whatever temperature you put it in here, so it's really awesome. For me, Drinking water was the hardest thing ever for my first 2 trimesters. For some reason, water just made me so nauseous. I just could not stomach water. It was very strange, but I was thirsty all the time. And it's so important to stay hydrated when you're pregnant. And I find that just carrying around a water bottle all the time, you just instinctually drink it without even thinking about it, because you're just holding it and carrying it around, so you just drink it because you just don't know what you're doing. Plus it's good for the environment, so you're not getting any waste grabbing like a plastic water bottle if you're out. And like I said, so important to stay hydrated during pregnancy, especially during your first trimester when you aren't able to keep food down. And now that I'm in my 3rd trimester, if you get dehydrated, it can cause contractions because your uterus is a muscle. So I find that if I start to have contractions, if I drink a bunch of water, it can help them go away. So I think that having a reusable water bottle is definitely a pregnancy must-have for everybody. And I love the Healthy Human ones, especially because they're cute. They are the aluminum or whatever this is, and they're not nearly as expensive as Hydro Flasks. Next, I want to talk about some teas and just this brand in general. Earth Mama Organics. I love Earth Mama Organics. If I got pregnant 10,000 times, I would 10,000 times tell you to go check out Earth Mama Organics. I love this brand. So I have 2 teas here, but they have a bunch of different teas. This one is the Morning Wellness Tea, and this one is the 3rd trimester tea. So I recently started drinking this since I've been in the 3rd trimester. This tea, I'm gonna be honest, I tried to drink it during my 1st trimester, but unfortunately, because my morning sickness was so severe, nothing helped me. I wish that I could tell you like the Preggy Pops or the Pink Stork tea or this tea or saltines or anything helped for a pregnancy must-have, but it didn't. It just didn't work for me. Even like those C-bands, just nothing worked. So if you are pregnant and you're struggling through the 1st trimester and nothing is working, just know that even if nothing works, it will get better. I promise you, even those days where you're laying in bed and you're like, this is it, this is the end, I am dying, I'm never gonna get through this, I promise you will get through it. It will get better. The 2nd trimester is beautiful, so just push through and you can do it. But I did still want to talk about this tea because it tastes really good. It's a comforting ginger mint tea, and you can drink it any time. I mean, it's great for nausea, but it's still like a really good tea. So I actually have 2 boxes of this in my cupboard just because I like it. But it's got ginger, spearmint, chamomile, orange, lemon balm, and peppermint. So really good if you're just ever feeling nauseous at all. And this 3rd trimester tea is also really yummy. I like that the flavor is super mild, so I'll put a little bit of almond milk in it. And it just helps support the unique needs of late pregnancy. I highly recommend in the beginning getting your hands on this Morning Wellness Tea, getting your hands on the heartburn tea if you need it, and the 3rd trimester tea and red raspberry leaf tea towards the end of your pregnancy. And keeping on with Earth Mama, I also want to talk about their belly butter and their belly oil. This is what I have used since the day I found out I was pregnant. I was only 3 weeks pregnant, so I was like barely pregnant, and I went on Amazon and I immediately ordered these because I had known, I mean, every girl, I feel like, if they're even thinking about getting pregnant, they do research on products and stuff, and I knew that I was going to want to use Earth Mama stuff. So as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I ordered these immediately because I wanted to get right on top of lathering my belly up to try to avoid stretch marks at all costs. And I am proud to say that at 34 weeks, I do not have a single new stretch mark on my body. I do have stretch marks from like being alive and from when I was not pregnant, but I don't have a single stretch mark on my belly, my thighs, or my butt. And I know most of it is genetic, but I also put a lot of it down to this. So I use the belly oil every night, and I use the belly butter every morning. This is actually my 2nd thing of belly butter because I use this a lot more because it's more just a lotion. And the belly oil you don't need as much, but I like to use the oil at night because I feel like it can really seep into your skin and really do its work, and also you don't have to worry about it getting on your clothes. But the belly butter I also like to use as just like an overall moisturizer, so I'll use it all over my belly and my sides and my hips and my butt and my thighs just to lather it all up and keep everything moisturized. They smell really good, all natural ingredients. I highly recommend them. This brand is just amazing. I also have like their nipple butter and all of their postpartum like sprays and sitz baths and everything for recovery, and I'm in love with this brand, and I wish this was sponsored, but it's not. They're just a really awesome brand. And along the similar lines of like body care, I guess, I want to talk about Luna Bronze. So this is the Glow Tanning Moisturizer. This is like a lotion, and this is the Eclipse Tanning Mousse. So I have found that when I fake tan, I feel 10,000 times more confident. My skin, right now I don't have any on, my skin is painfully pale, and I think that when your belly is growing and it's looking not quite pregnant yet, just kind of like big, it can really ruin your confidence. At least it did for me. Right now my stomach is obviously a pregnant woman's stomach, but when I was at that weird point in like the beginning of the second trimester where you just like have kind of like a lump, it can really easily just like tear you down because you just feel like big and flabby and just not yourself. And putting this on would just like completely transform the way I saw my body, and honestly it still does. I love Luna Bronze. I have been using it for years. It is the only self tanner that I use because 1, the ingredients are amazing, and 2, it never turns me orange. So it's really great for all different kinds of skin types. I know women that have naturally dark skin that use it, that love it, and me, who is just pale white as a ghost, who also loves it. But I would also just definitely recommend Luna Bronze as a pregnancy product, just to, you know, give yourself a nice glow and keep you feeling more confident. Next, going along with just feeling more confident, I think that a pregnancy must-have is definitely a few favorite beauty products. Going along with just, you know, your body's changing and things just look different, I feel like your confidence can just waver up and down. Some days you feel big and beautiful and you're growing life, and other days you just feel like a blob. So I feel like having a few beauty products that just really make you feel beautiful every day is really important for your well-being. So my top 3 makeup products are the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and the Thrive Cosmetics Mascara. These 3 products, if I could only wear 3 makeup products for the rest of my life, these would be it. These make my skin look so flawless, and I feel like smooth, flawless skin is like really necessary when you're having a bad day. And just, I love having long lashes, and this is the best mascara ever. So I would definitely recommend finding your holy grail beauty products while you're pregnant, because it can really transform the way that you see yourself and the way that your pregnancy goes if you're feeling beautiful as your body is growing and changing. At least for me, it was definitely a really crucial element of my pregnancy experience. And then along with that, I want to talk about clothes. Along with obviously wanting to be comfortable, you want to be cute, and you want clothes that are gonna, you know, accentuate the right parts and feel really comfy. So I think definitely a good pair of maternity leggings, because you need a good pair of maternity leggings, a good pair of maternity jeans, and a few really cute shirts, but also all comfy. So I have 2 pairs of favorite maternity leggings. One is from ASOS and one is from H&M, and I pretty much wear them interchangeably all the time. These actually aren't it, but these are a pair of like treggings, maternity treggings. I don't even know what that means. They're like jeans and leggings from H&M, but they're really comfy, and H&M's maternity line is also super affordable, especially in comparison to like everywhere else. So I would definitely recommend checking out H&M. I also have really great just like staple basic tops that are just really flattering, I found at least. I just, every time I wear one of my maternity shirts from H&M, I just feel really good. And they're also obviously really stretchy and they'll last you a long time, and they're high quality too, so if you want to keep them for multiple pregnancies, that would be really great. So yeah, high quality maternity clothes are a must. H&M maternity, ASOS maternity, and then also Pink Blush. Those are the 3 places that I have most of my maternity clothes from, and I really love them. This is a really cozy sweater that I got from Pink Blush, and I also love this because I'll be able to wear it postpartum too, because I mean, it's long and it's big, so it fits over my belly, but it also didn't look ridiculous when I wore it in my first trimester. It just looked like a big cozy sweater. So I really love Pink Blush. I'm also wearing Pink Blush maternity jeans right now, and they are, here's a little bump date for you guys, 34 weeks. But they're like, the material is pretty stretchy and really comfy, so I highly recommend Pink Blush as well. And they're like the highest quality jeans that I own, so I absolutely love them. And then also getting a few new bras. Cozy bras are necessary, so necessary for pregnancy, because your boobs are changing, they are more than likely growing, and you are not going to want to wear a typical underwire bra. I mean, I don't wear those ever. I don't own any. I haven't owned any in years. But these kinds of bras like this, I know they're not cute, but they are so comfy, and I highly recommend them for your pregnancy. They will change your life, because your boobs in the beginning are going to be so sore, like so sore. My boobs aren't sore anymore, but they're way bigger, so I did have to get a large of these. This one is just from Forever 21. It was like $4, and it is so comfy. then I also have this one, which is a little cuter, also from Forever 21. It's just like really stretchy, comfy, that's like nothing to it. I know that this probably won't work for everyone's boobs, like women that have like double D's or anything probably aren't as comfortable in these as I am, because I started at like an A and now I'm at like maybe a C, but that's really big for my body. So these are really comfortable and definitely a pregnancy must-have for me, because when your boobs change, it just changes your whole body. You just like walk different and everything feels different, and you just want comfort and support, and that's it, I feel like. So definitely on my pregnancy must-haves is just these like regular old cotton bras, so comfy, really not like terribly not cute, and just like super convenient. And my last pregnancy must-have is a pregnancy pillow. Everyone needs to get a pregnancy pillow as soon as you find out you're pregnant, even before you have a bump. I loved having it. It's so comfy. Definitely need it now that I have my bump too. If you're a stomach sleeper, it works wonders. It definitely takes some getting used to, because not sleeping on your stomach when you slept on your stomach for like your whole life is really hard. But a pregnancy pillow will change your life. I didn't bring mine in here because it is huge, and also my cats love to sleep in it, so they're sleeping in it right now. But it's the one that I got is from Amazon, and I will link it down below. It is the top rated one on Amazon, and it's like $40 I think, so super affordable, and it will transform your life. It is probably my top pregnancy must-have would be a pregnancy pillow. For all stages of pregnancy, it works so well for when you're just exhausted in the first trimester and the second trimester when your stomach is growing and you can't really lay the way you used to, and the third trimester when your stomach has definitely grown, you're getting leg cramps and you're just uncomfortable, things are big, you're having trouble breathing. It just makes it so much better. So pregnancy pillow, #1 must-have. It'll change your life. I love mine so much. It is the best. And those are all of my pregnancy must-haves, I think. I wish that I had more on here in terms of like the first trimester to help you get through. That is definitely the hardest part, but honestly, nothing worked for me, and I don't want to recommend anything to you guys that didn't work for me. But definitely check out like Preggy Pops and the C-bands and stuff like that, because I know those do really work for some people. Saltines really work for some people. That kind of stuff just didn't work for me, unfortunately, but I did make it through. You will make it through. It does get better, I promise. And yeah, I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let me know what your pregnancy must-haves are or were, and if you used any of these products, and if they worked for you or if they didn't. And I guess that's it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 12. And that's it. Bye.